Hey, what's up, guys? You're watching the Gamestork. They call me the Gamestork because I deliver. And today's no different. We're talking about the Google Stadia launch. It's coming November the 19th. What are the launch games? What do you need to know? How much does this stuff cost? Let's talk about it. So finally, after lots of waiting, it seems like Google has announced the Google Stadia launch lineup. And it's just in time too, because November the 19th is upon us, and the fact that they've waited this long to tell us what's coming initially, that's kind of weird, right? But it looks like the launch game lineup features 12 games in total, including Tomb Raider, the whole trilogy, which is the modern Tomb Raider trilogy, the latest of those games. Okay, so if you haven't played those, that's a good entry point. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Destiny 2, the collection, and more. And also, Google said that there is going to be titles that hit on, launch on this library before the end of the year. So these aren't necessarily initial, which we'll go over those in just a minute. So let's look specifically at the games and list those that are coming. Launch Stadia. Oh, by the way, in case you don't know what Stadia is Google's streaming service. And you can subscribe to this service and play it on all types of devices except your current cell phone, unless you have a Pixel, specifically a Pixel 3. So you can play this on Chromecast on your television, different devices, PCs, tablets, all that stuff, just by buying in for this price. And you get a cool controller. Actually, the controller looks great, but the concept for this looks awesome. I'm excited about it. I just want to see it in practice before I buy in. But anyway, let's go. Here's the launch lineup games. Are you ready? Here we are. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Destiny 2, Just Dance 2020, Kine, Mortal Kombat 11, Red Dead Redemption 2, Samurai Showdown, Thumper, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Rise of the Tomb Raider 20th Anniversary Special Edition, and also Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. So, this is a pretty solid launch lineup. Pretty cool for the console, especially if you haven't played these games. Honestly, I have played all these, so I don't know that I'm necessarily in a hurry to jump in to replay some of these. But if you haven't played some, this is a good opportunity to jump in, to get in early, and to do what you got to do, to play what you got to play. You know what I'm saying? Destiny 2, the collection, will be the first free game offered through the Stadia Pro. And this is the subscription service that costs $9.99 a month. This subscription gives players 4K resolution, HDR support, 60 frames per second, 5.1 Dolby digital surround sound, and also before the end of the year, Stadia players will be able to get Borderlands 3, Metro Exodus, Final Fantasy 15, but you actually have to purchase those games, which I think that they're all worth it, perhaps, but those aren't coming until later. We also know some of the games coming to Stadia after this year, like Cyberpunk 2077, Doom Eternal, and the list goes on. This is huge as far as if this functions correctly, it's great. It's got a decent launch lineup, and I can only imagine that the titles that are available on this console just expand and grow. And there's no reason why all current third-party games wouldn't also launch on the Stadia. And if it functions well, and it works well, yes, I will buy in. And not only will I buy in, I will go all in. I'll do the $9.99 a month, and we will play all that we want to play. And maybe, just maybe, they'll make it to where I can play my games on my Galaxy Note 10 Plus 5G, whatever it is. The names are way too long, but you get it. You understand. This is huge. So, aside from the Google Stadia launch lineup, we're going to look at a few other games. So, we have Attack on Titan 2, Final Battle, Borderlands 3, Darksiders Genesis, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, which my son has played for over 300 hours. It's crazy. Farming Simulator 19, Final Fantasy 15, Football Manager 2020, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Grid, Metro Exodus, NBA 2K20, Rage 2, Trials Rising, and Wolfenstein Youngblood. All these are confirmed. These are coming. Don't worry, they're going to be there in the future. So, next week's launch on the 19th is only for the owners of the Stadia Founders Edition, this Premier Edition that people have pre-ordered. And they have said that they are going to launch these in the same order that they were bought, right? So if you bought them first, then you're guaranteed to get yours first. Kind of sounds to me like they're saying, well, you know, maybe everybody might not get theirs. So what we're going to do is make sure the people that ordered the first one, they're going to get it first, and the people that ordered the last one, they're going to get it last. And there we go. So if you don't get it, I'm sorry. Maybe you just ordered yours too late. Nah, surely they'll have enough, right? Anyway, this is for those people. For everyone else, the Stadia base will launch sometime in 2020, and that's probably when I'm going to buy in, just to be honest. Just to reiterate, you're going to be able to play this on TVs with Chromecast, computers running Google Chrome, and smartphones, but only on Google Pixel 3 and 3a at launch. So, yeah. There's no guarantee that this is coming to those other phones, but if it does, I'm probably in, because I'll just hook this junk up and put my phone on the controller, one of those little stand things, and the clips, and it's going to be like, what? I'm going to just play in every game I want. Sounds awesome. Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey on your cell phone through Wi-Fi? I don't know. Sounds like a winner if it works, okay? If it works, it's a winner. Anyway, that's your delivery of the Google Stadia details. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I certainly appreciate you. Be sure to like and subscribe below for all things Nintendo Switch, all things awesome. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe. Hit the bell. Get those notifications because it helps me and it also helps you stay on top of the news. Again, I appreciate you. See you guys next time. They call me the Gamestork because I deliver.
Gamestork, delivering news, reviews, and playthroughs like a newborn baby.